We are not medical professionals.
No.
Just so you know.
No.
Do your own research, people.
Yeah.
Just have to say that.
Yeah.
For YouTube policies.
We're not medical doctors. Don't discontinue anything you're taking. Don't go against your doctor's wishes. If he says maybe these things don't work so good with what you take, I don't know. But from what I understand, these are plants and natural.
Kush and Chemtrails, the world's most dangerous podcast.
I like that. That's tight, fool. That shit was hot.
Yeah, we was going.
Yeah, bro. Hey, you guys, another thing that I got this out of Sebi's diet was here's some that are high in antioxidants. And this is off Sebi's diet, so this is nice and clean. We got avocados, bell peppers, cherry and plum tomatoes, cucumbers, garbanzo beans.
Yes.
Dude, I love garbanzo beans.
Yes, me too.
Garbanzo beans, squash.
Chickpeas, known as chickpeas too.
Squash and zucchini.
Yeah. Staples of our.
All those right there, guys. And go look up Dr. Sebi's list.
And
but
there's several different squashes and several different zucchinis too.
Exactly.
All different
Those
flavors.
are my personal favorites. And here's some fruits for you. Apples, cherries, cantaloupes, berries, dates, figs, seeded grapes, and seeded melons. Pay attention.
He always says seeded, yeah.
Seeded grapes and seeded melons. But, yeah, this is all stuff we can do together.
Definitely.
We don't have to.
Because date sugar is bomb. This is the thing. They misinformed us as kids. They go after the children, and the parents kind of fall into it because either that's what they've been taught or they don't know any better.
Right.
Or it's convenient. I don't know.
Yeah.
We talked about food deserts.
Brand loyalty. We talked about that.
That too, yeah. So there's different things. Oh, that's a big issue, brand loyalty. Because I had it as a kid. You want the Kellogg's because you
still have it. Best Foods mayonnaise.
So you just wake up in the morning feeding your kid all this sugar.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
Yeah.
So no, when I get up in the morning now, even if I'm tired, if I'm chopping myself up some fruit to take on the go, my kids know I'm going to chop them up some fruit and leave it on the table for them. And they actually look forward to it. If I don't leave it, they're like, Daddy, what happened to the fruit?
Bro, what happened to raisins? Remember how people loved raisins when I was a kid, bro? Sun-made raisins were, bro. No one talks about raisins anymore. When I was a kid, dude, that was like a hot commodity, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
If you busted out with a couple of them little red square boxes, bro, the travel size ones.
Make a little sound.
Yeah. And then like a couple got stuck on the inside lid, so you had to open that one and like, bam, get that last little one off, dog. Yeah.
But real quick, man.
Please.
I don't want to poo-poo your products here because Dr. Sebi was very strict on hybridization.
Yeah.
I think I've brought it up on this pod before because I said even like the weed we smoke is like so modified now where we're probably not, you want some of that?
Yeah.
Where we're probably not even getting the full healing of the plant because it's been hybridized. Yeah. And then there's some of the fruits and vegetables that he's not for. Like I think we talked about it before. Broccoli is one of them. Because he said it's been hybridized. It was changed into yams.
And who would have known?
Rice, beans, these things that we all grew up on are staples of our diet, you know. So when I came after some of these things, it was like a cultural war in my house sometimes because it's like you can't take rice and beans away from some people, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's just not happening. Just like for some people, you can't take, you know, whatever, you know, chicken, you know, all these different things that we've come to known as our culture, you know, fried foods, you know. So I still do some fried foods sometimes, you know what I mean? Like I'm not strict to the 100% thing, but this is what I was going to say. Damn, that smoke looks dope. On Sebi's diet and thing, he excludes all the hybrids. And one he brings up is peppermint because he said peppermint was a mix of like spearmint or one of the other mints because we use yerba buena because I don't think that he said anything bad about that one. But he said it was peppermint was mixed with from pepper and one of the mints. That's how they got peppermint.
Peppermint?
Who knew, right? And then I think echinacea he brought up too, but I can't recall 100%. But yeah, there's a few of the supplements, like I think even turmeric. A lot of people champion turmeric. I think he said that wasn't necessarily one. But this is just Dr. Sebi, you know.
Right.
I know everybody has their own things that work for them. So I usually don't tell people what I believe because I follow Dr. Sebi. I don't think I'm better than anybody, but I'm just differentiating. That's one of his tenements. Usually how I go about it is, like, for one, lentils. We do lentils, but that's not on his list, I don't believe. But if he didn't mention it as one that is a hybrid for sure or something not to eat, then I kind of like, it's a gray area for me. So if I think it's healthy or has some benefit for me, then I'll go ahead and make that decision for our family. But for the ones he specifically said, like, don't do this, I try to stay away from those, like the broccoli. Cauliflower is another one because they use cauliflower a lot to make like healthy things, you know, like bread or, you know, substitute for other things. So be cauliflower.
Right.
And Dr. Sebi said no. He said that's why it's white. It lacks carbon. You know, he said the ones that he said that are hybrids are the ones that aren't sustainable without human intervention. And that's why we even in my home, we try to do the wild rice. Because he said even rice is not what it once was. Corn, we don't do the corn because, you know, that's subsidized by the government.
Right.
So that's where veganism has been kind of hijacked because they can put and soy, a lot of these foods that aren't necessarily electric or natural. They're vegetables, but they're not necessary. Because what happens is whatever content that they put on the packaging that is supposed to be giving you whatever iron, magnesium, and these minerals that we're looking for, your body may not be able to assimilate these and use them properly if it's not in its natural state because your body is looking for something that's electric.
Right.
You know, so these hybrid things may not be on that right pH with your body, so these minerals won't even be accessible to you, is what Dr. Sebi contends. And more and more, I've listened to other science. They've just been confirming a lot of stuff that Dr. Sebi has been talking about for years and years and years. So I kind of follow what he's been saying. So that's one thing I wanted to just speak on was the hybridization of things that people need to look out for. And and do their own knowledge on that.
Watch out for that hybrid weed.
Look into Dr. Sebi because he says it much better than I.
That hybrid weed will get you.